Hello, welcome you all for the 4th class of GST course. Since last 3 classes, so far we have covered CGST rules for valuation from 25 to 30, and in this class we are going to discuss on rule 31 to 35 of the CGST Act 2017. Let us focus on rule 31. Rule 31 focuses on determination of value of supply of goods or services or both under residual method. If the value of supply of goods or services or cannot be determinable in all the above cases, then the value of supply shall be determined by applying reasonable means consistent with the principles and general provisions of section 15 and the provisions of the Act. In case of supply of services, the supplier may opt for this rule by ignoring rule 30. Let us focus on rule 32. Determination of value of supplies in relation to certain specified supplies. Under rule 32 of the Act, value of supply is determined at the option of the supplier in the following cases. Case number 1, when the transactions involved in purchase or sale of foreign currency including money changing. Number 2, for the services of the travel agent in relation to booking of tickets for travel by air. Number 3, for the services in relation to life insurance business. Number 1, determination of value of supply when the transactions involved in purchase or sale of foreign currency including money changing. In such a case, value of supply is determined by the supplier in the following ways. In relation to a currency, when it is exchanged from or to Indian rupees, then the value of supply will be the equal amount to the difference in the buying or the selling rate. In such a case, value is equal to purchasing or selling price minus RBI reference rate prevailing on that date into total number of units of currency. Number 2, determination of value of supply when RBI reference rate of currency is not prevailing. In such a case, value of supply shall be 1% of the gross amount of rupees provided or received by the person who involved in changing money. Number 3, determination of value of supply where neither of the currencies exchanged in rupees. In such a case, value of supply shall be 1% of the lesser of the two amounts through which the person changing the money would have received by converting any of the two currencies into rupees on that day at the reference rate provided by RBI. Determination of value of services of the travel agent in relation to booking of tickets for travel by air. In such a case, value of supply of services can be determined in respect of the tickets booked for travel by air by an air travel agent. The valuation of service based on the nature of bookings, that is, number 1, if it is domestic booking, then the value shall be 5% of the basic fare. Number 2, if it is international booking, then the value shall be 10% of the basic fare. For the purpose of valuation, basic fare means the portion of the airfare on which commission is paid to the agent by the airline company. Determination of value of services in relation to life insurance business. In case of life insurance services, value shall be determined in the different situations that are shown below. Number 1, in case of the policy where the amount of investment or savings is informed to policy holder at the point of supply of services. In such a case, value of services can be determined as value equals gross premium collected minus amount used for investment or savings on behalf of the policy holders as informed. Number 2, in case of single premium annuity policies other than policy mentioned in case 1, in such a case, value of services is determined as 10% of the single premium collected. Number 3, in all other cases, value of services shall be number 1, 25% of the premium collected in the first year and Number 2, 12.5% of the premium collected in the subsequent years. It is noted that the valuation methods shown above are not applicable for the cases where the entire premium collected for the policy holder is only in respect of risk covered in life insurance business. Let us focus on valuation in respect of other supply. Under this category, valuation is done in two different situations, such as the first situation is for the persons who involved in buying and selling of second hand goods. In such a case, value shall be determined as the difference between selling price and purchase price. It is noted that if the value of supply is negative, then it shall be ignored. Let us take an example. True Value and Company purchases old car from Mr. Anil and sell the same car to Mr. Sunil after reconditioning. The purchase price is rupees 3,22,000, whereas the selling price is rupees 3,75,000. Find the GST liability of True Value and Company as per Rule 32 of the CGST Rules 2017 by following margin scheme the applicable rate of GST 28%, and also determine the value if the selling price of the second hand car is rupees 3 lakh. Solution to the case: for the second hand goods, value shall be the margin, that is selling price minus purchase price. For the second hand goods, value shall be the margin, that is margin equals selling price minus purchase price. Selling price minus purchase price. In this case, we are having two individual cases. Let us consider case 1. For case 1, if the selling price is rupees 3,75,000, then margin equals 3,75,000 minus 3,22,000. That is, selling price is 3,75,000, purchase price is 3,22,000, then the difference is 53,000. That is the value of supply for second hand goods. So, value of taxable supply is rupees 53,000 and GST payable on rupees 53,000 at the rate of 20% is GST at the rate of 28% is, that is 53,000 into 28%, that is equal to 14,840. That is the amount of GST. Let us consider case 2. If selling price is rupees 3 lakh, if selling price is rupees 3 lakh, then margin equals selling price, that is 3 lakh, and minus purchase price, that is 3,22,000. Then the margin is minus 22,000. This is the negative value. Here margin is negative, then it has to be ignored for the tax purpose. So, taxable value of supply is 0. Taxable value of supply is 0. Here margin is negative, then it has to be ignored for the tax purpose. So, taxable value of supply is rupees 0. Let us focus on second situation. For transactions involved in token or a voucher or a coupon redeemable against a supply of goods or services. In such a case, value shall be determined as the amount equal to the money value of goods or services redeemable against such token, voucher or coupon. It is noted that for the purpose of valuation of time of supply of vouchers is very important. The time of supply of vouchers is the date of issue of vouchers if it is identifiable at that point, or it is the date of redemption of vouchers if it is not identifiable at that point of issue. Let us consider an example. Mr. Anil received the voucher worth rupees 8,000 from Sangeeta mobile stores. By this, Mr. Anil can purchase goods from Sangeeta mobile stores for rupees 8,000. If Anil purchases goods from Sangeeta mobiles by vouchers, then it is treated as voucher is redeemed. This ends the fourth lecture of the 7th week. In the next class, we are focusing on the assignment and discussion questions. Thank you.